Hi guys, it's your girl Ginger Snaps, and we are back at it again with the train wreck that is 90 Day Fiancé. And so now I'll be covering the tell all part one, I believe. Yes, there's more to it. So this is the tell all part one. So it began on Sunday first with, I guess, a recap of the drama between Larissa and Colt. And so they basically it was not interesting at all, but it went over Larissa's third arrest. And I guess it culminated in her leaving. And we finally meet Carmen. Now, Carmen was some chick that helped Larissa out. And we found out more about her, that Larissa has known her for 10 years, which, that made me raise an eyebrow because she's known her for 10 years. I really feel like people target people on dating sites in areas that they know where people are living, and then they get there and they meet up with that person. So if you remember, I don't know, I forgot who. Luis knows people in the US, but I think they were in Jersey. But a lot of them come here and they know people already here. So that I found that interesting that she knew this random Brazilian that she's known for 10 years. That was hella random. But anyway, so we see the elusive Carmen. We meet her. And then it looks like also Larissa has been booed up. Baby da do boot uppy. And the way Larissa says boot uppy. She adds an E at the end. I still don't understand why she does that. But she has a new boo, which something ain't right about him. I can't put my finger on it, but every time he came on screen, I squinted a bit at him. I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, so she got a new boo. All right, fine. So I think she moved in with him and she was not completely honest with him. So she had to tell him that she had a court case coming up because of it was due to domestic violence. And he played like he didn't know, which I don't buy. This acting has gotten so bad, guys. But anyway, so they review all that, and then it culminated in Colt arriving. Oh yeah, Colt got a new car too. He got Melissa out of his life, and he got a new car with AC in. They made they made Larissa suffer that he, and once she left, they went and bought a car with AC. Anyway, so Colt made his way to New York for the tell-all. So, oh boy, everyone, I don't know, what did you guys think about this tell-all? It was weird. It was just, Sean Robinson she seems so oblivious to everything. Listen, TLC, put me in. Put me into host. I will whip everybody into shape. I'll check them all. Because I really pay attention. I follow what's going on for the most part when I have time in social media. What's going on with these people. They need to really put some knowledgeable people. And I don't know if it's because they know is it acting or scripted, to some point. So they don't want us regular viewers to go in too deep. I don't know. But there's a lot of other YouTubers too. I would give it to them. I would say what was on my mind. I would be like, straight up, Andre, are you an abuser? Andre. Jay, I mean, did she really suck your dick? Did she, is that true? Or is this TV? Ashley, did you really have surgery due to your lupus, or did you get your boobs done? Speaking of boobs, Chantel, what's up with your triple Ds? I would just shade all around. But anyway, so everyone arrives. There's a fight backstage between Colt and Chantel. They get into it. And it was just the dynamic was just weird backstage, and it kind of trickled onto the live stage. So yeah, Colt and Chantel, it was just random. I forgot, what were they fighting about again? Colt was being rude. Chantel was like, "You're supposed to cleave it, leave and cleave." She started. Chantel thinks she TD Jakes and started quoting the Bible, and Colt gave it right back to her, and she blew up because Colt is low key shady. Colt knows how to dish out shade in a way that makes you, you're like, wait, what? And people they don't know how to handle it, and he's all calm about it. So they got into that fight. That was that. And Chantel stopped with the leave and cleave. The only thing that was cleaving was your cleavage, because she was spilleth all over the place. I don't know, she keeps augmenting her boobs, but yeah, they were out there. They were really out there. And why does Cole always have this quizzical look? What's up with that? Always hiking one eyebrow up. Cole is just an interesting character. And he's creep. He just has a creep factor that is off the charts. But anyways, so all right, so let's go over everyone. Ashley looks good. She looks like a Barbie. She looked pretty. Chantel looks good too. Chantel is fit and she keeps getting her boobs done, and she wears those, what do they call those, bodycon dresses? That's all she wears. So, all right, they look, whatever. Nicole, guys, look good. Dare I say, Nicole looked good. I think she lost a little weight. She had her little cute little dress on. She had that My Little Pony purple streak going on. I don't know if you 80s babies remember, but I remember I had a My Little Pony thing. Doll with a figurine. I don't know if they're called dolls, but it had like a blonde pony mane with one purple streak through it. And that's what Nicole had going on in her hair, the same color and everything. I remember you brushed it, right? Do you guys remember that? You would just brush it and it'll turn purple. Anyways, but Nicole looked good. I don't care about Pal. No comment. I can't stand Pal. She just needs to just sit there and shut the hell up. Andre looked stupid. Andre, what is going on? Why are you giving me Sound of Music tease? Why are you giving me I'm about to go yodeling in Switzerland tease? What was that? He's giving us Hansel and Gretel tease. He had on a bow tie and suspenders. Andre looks so stupid. And he all big and giant. I can't stand him. And I don't remember what Elizabeth had on. Elizabeth, I just can't get over her chin. That's the only thing that whenever I see her, that's all I think. Chin. She has this weird chin thing. She has no chin. And Larissa was remoting in. I guess she couldn't be in the same area as Colt because they had a pending case. So she was remoting in with her boo-boo-da-pee, boo-doo-da-doo, boo-da-pee. She remoted in with her boo. So, yeah, and she looked good as well. She had a little light blue, I don't know. She had some top on. Who else? So Jay looked like he wasn't going to show up. And then he saunters in, like right before taping, it appears that he did so. All right, so they get into it. Again, the dynamic of the whole stage, there was just this energy, guys, even from where I sat. I don't know if it's the host, Sean Robinson. I don't know if it's the tension with the cast, with everything that they allegedly have going on, but it was just weird. So they revealed Ashley's getting a divorce from Jay, which we all know. We see social media. We see everything that's going on. And then she said she got sick and had quote unquote surgery, and Jay came to take care of her, but nonetheless, he cheated again. Something like that. Sean Robinson's like, you cheated again? I'm like, yo, keep up, Sean, with social media. Unless they're telling her to act like that. I don't know. But yeah, so she had quote unquote surgery, and as she's talking, Jay is just pouting up a storm. He's just sitting there like he looked like my son when my son's pissed. Just like a little boy. And that's what people don't understand. This is a barely teenager. He's barely out of his teenage years. I don't understand. And Pal is like, Pal said gross. She made the cut. Shut the fuck up, Pal. Shut up. That's, if I was Sean, I'd be like, shut up, Pal. Listen, I couldn't be host. Oh my God. So they go over that. Then they recap everything. They, play the reel of what transpired the whole season. And everyone is just so quiet. I just couldn't stand. I don't know if it's the editing where they just purposefully insert quiet moments just to make it appear awkward. Editing will do a lot of things, and they could set the tone. So then after that, Ashley says she's really hurt. She still loves him. They still don't understand. He's 20 years old, but Jay says there's more to the story. And he says he has no remorse because Ashley has to change. I don't know, but they're alluding to the fact, and I had heard that Ashley did cheat on him too, because Ashley was running. I'm telling you, the fame got to Ashley's head. She was running around like a Playboy playmate, posing with everybody. It went to her head. So, Jay probably was like, F it, and went to go do his thing. We don't know the full story. But Jay, it seems like is he bound by, not a gag order, but he's threatened with something because he should have been spilt the tea. I think there is tea to be spilt. And so Pao again interjects, to which I still say, shut the fuck up, Pao. That's what I would have said. And Andre says Jay is ruining the image or ruining something to the effect of it. They're making the green card process. It makes it look like they're using people for the green card. Andre need not talk about what it seems or image, because you look like a whole wife beater, Andre, with your suspenders. Look at how you spoke to Elizabeth. I was so livid when I saw that scene. I would have took that phone back and smacked him upside the head. And a phone can hurt. You ever had a phone thrown at you? I threw it at my sister once and it hurt. But how dare you? You come here looking like a jolly green Estonian, wherever you from, giant, and want to act like you run the show and you are unemployed. At least, Jay, at least Pedro work. We're willing to work. And I think Pedro does work. So knock it off, Andre. That's what I would have said if I was the host. Knock it off, Andre. I would have said that. What about your image, Andre? Why didn't Sean Robinson say that? But anyways, so now they move over to Chantel and Pedro. And this part, Chantel and Pedro, I feel like this segment took up basically the rest of the episode. That's why the episode seemed, I don't know, it was just weird because they talked about Ashley. Oh, they touched on Pao, I think, and Elizabeth having a baby. And Nicole said, oh, when I have a baby, you get to see how they grow. Yeah, that's nice. Then they asked I think before, let me backtrack. They asked Nicole something about what happened to the trip. It got canceled. She said something personal. She never wants to give a reason. Listen, Nicole got played. That's what, if I was Sean Robinson and Nicole says, okay, guys, I'm the host. Nicole, what happened to the Moroccan the Moroccan trip? What's up with that? Oh, well, it's my business. And bitch, shut the fuck up. You got played. Okay, next. And I would have turned over to Chantel. Because you can't be on a reality TV show and you don't want to answer nothing. You already look as bad as it is. You're looking worse. I can't stand Nicole. But anyways, yeah, so that happened earlier. So, see, all those things are forgettable because I think most of the segment went to Chantel and Pedro. They just kept harping over their relationship. I don't know if they did this too. They might have did this because the family Chantel premiered the next night, yesterday, which was Monday night. So maybe they harped on their situation just basically as an advertisement or warm up to their show. So, but anyway, so Chantel and Pedro still have friction, obviously. Pedro was he was not having it. He gets so angry. So the issue is they say Pedro has double standards. And for his family, he has double standards where Chantel's family is not allowed to act a certain way, but his family acts a certain way. And Chantel reminded Pedro he's the one that, she said, roundhouse kicked during that fight. But honestly, the fight, the debate they're having is who started the fight. I will always say that it was River. River instigated it. So where there's smoke, River, you cause a fire. You wanted the smoke, you got some Dominican ass fire, fuego, caliente. You got all of that. So then now the family's mad. Come on. If River had beat his ass, they wouldn't be so upset. Okay, I think River is a sloppy fighter. Like I said in the previous video, he was so sloppy, falling all over the place. And Rico Suave was like grabbing him, karate chopping, roundhouse kicking stuff. So, so that's what they're pissed about. And then now Colt decides to interject and told Chantel, let Pedro talk. And then somebody called somebody a diva. Oh my God, said, you're not a diva. Colt told Chantel, you're not a diva. She said, well, you. And Colt just raised his eyebrow. So they recap the DR visit, and Chantel cries because they showed some unseen footage of Pedro grinding and dancing. And I don't think that was anything, because Caribbean people, when we dance, please, black people, African Americans do too, Chantel. So stop it. Stop it. You go to a club, you are freaking grinding. Okay. Even Caribbean people, I'm Haitian. So we do guyad, right? And that is like slow, very intimate. And we call it, it's also called plogue. That's a, slang. Plogue means a plug. Okay, so, you use your imagination. It's very sensual, slow body grinding up against each other. At least Pedro wasn't doing that. They were just dancing, okay? But Chantel, she cries. And again, Pau has something to say, which I say to, shut the fuck up, Pau. Oh, God. She always wants to, she said she was on Pedro's side, and then... I don't know. But Pedro was like, I didn't cheat. I never cheat. He said, I never cheating. So Pedro's pissed. All right. So Pedro insists he didn't cheat. It wasn't cheating, Chantel. So stop it with your theatrics and your fake crime. Chantel must be trying to get a SAG card. I swear to God. So then Chantel's parents magically appear, and Pedro's upset, and he wants to go to El Baño. Okay, he wants to take a break. Chantel parents, what are their names? Thomas and Karen. Why do they stand like that? Don't they look like a Quaker Oats couple? they just Chantel's mom looks like a claymation. I swear, low key, guys. Chantel's father lost weight. He looking kind of good, right? He looked like a mix of El DeBarge and Colonel Sanders, but he was looking good. And he had that chain on. That chain adds I'm Caribbean. We wear lots of we put chains on little boys, grown men. Just that one solitary gold link, and it could change everything. So listen, Thomas said, ooh, I was looking kind of hefty in the past season. So he looked like he lost weight. So he was looking good. Okay, but what killed me? Okay, let's talk about Mama Chantel. What? All right. You guys know, I've said before that, you guys know I'm a scientist, like legit, legit scientist, not a fake scientist like Mama Chantel. I studied molecular biology. I did a thesis, so I'm bona fide. This chick, Mama Chantel, I don't know, she thinks she's Plato, Aristotle, and she starts speaking in riddles. She mixed up Albert Einstein's theory of relativity with gravity, with oh my God, what's the scientist's name? Anyway, Isaac Newton's gravity. She mixed up the two. I couldn't, but as I watched her, I was like, what the hell? What the hell is she saying? She basically wanted to say something about the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Okay, she just basically said Pedro's just like her parents. Why couldn't you just say that? Why do you want to be all philosophical and mix up Albert Einstein and Sir Robert? I'm mixing it up. Isaac Newton. Karen, stop it. Stop with the riddles. Okay? You're not Plato. You're not a theorist. You're not Aristotle. You're not Michelangelo. You're not Leonardo. You're not Da Vinci. You're not none of that. Stick to what you know and just state the facts. That pissed me off. And as she's talking, Pedro was pissed. Pedro starts talking. Listen, when Caribbean people get upset, their accents get in the way that you don't understand what there's. Pedro's like, you couldn't. My parents are like that. When they get upset, their accent gets so strong that I don't even understand what he's saying anymore. I just nod. I'm like, yes, daddy, yes. You're right. You're right. They charge you too much tax. It's true. I just don't understand what he's saying. So Pedro, I stopped understanding what he was saying after a while. Because he was just pissed. And they started going back and forth. They started arguing about trusting Pedro. And I think they had called the cops on Pedro after he karate kicked the plate at the house, and Pedro was just so pissed. And something about Nicole's weave deserved to get snatched. Oh, and Chantel got ghetto too. She's like, "Oh, you get snatched up before." Chantel goes in between Barbie girl versus ghetto girl versus church lady. I don't understand Chantel's personality. So, and Pedro says he's depressed by all this, that he can't play his video games. Pedro. He said he can't play. But shouldn't you play video games while you're depressed? I don't know. It was just weird. And then Elizabeth finally interjected. I forgot she was there. And she said she's in the same boat with Andre and they need to figure it out. That's what Elizabeth said. And Andre just had this stupid look on his face. I don't know, guys. And then they cut to the what do you call it? The Family Chantel trailer, which I had made a video about already. And then that was it for that was it. I don't know if I'm missing anything. Oh yeah, another thing that was creep factor on 10. Did you guys see when Jay came in and Colt looked at Ashley and said, "Do you want a tomato?" And Ashley ignored him. And he looked down at her bosom, at her Colt. You guys, Colt is the creepiest I've met some creepy dudes before. Colt is the creepiest person I have ever seen. He has this weird twitch energy kind of, but a stealth, with that one eyebrow. Colt looks like he sits and holds his cat while he watches porn and probably digs the toe jam from his toes at the same time and smells. Colt, oh my, he is, and Ashley Ashley is a mess. Did she even hear him? She had to hear him. We heard him. That was hilarious. But yeah, so after the Family Chantel trailer, part 1 was over. Again, this episode was just not good. It was just weird. The energy was weird. I don't know if it's the editing. Sean Robinson doesn't go deep enough. Go deeper. I'm about to just, I don't know, do my own tell-all and yell at the TV and record myself, in response to what they say. I don't know. I feel like half the episode was just talking about the Family Chantel and Karen. Oh, that was one of the stupidest highlights. Karen's mix-up of relativity and gravity. That was just ridiculous. And you know the TLC production crew are in the back laughing their heads off. You know it. They have to be. They have to. And what else? Yeah, we didn't hear much from Larissa either. She just said she loves Colt, and we'll see. Hopefully next week is better. It's just very weird episode. So you guys, let me know what you think. Let me know, and don't forget to like and subscribe. This episode was just blah, blah, blah. But put all your comments below. What did you think? What do you think about my commentary? What do you think about Nicole's look? What do you think about all the other women's looks? What do you think about Andre's look? And Jay, he always looks good. He's a young 20-year-old. He always looks fly. So, and Colt just saunter. The way he walked in, just all slovenly. And anyways, hit me up in the comments. And please like and subscribe, guys. All right, guys. Bye.